there, thanks a lot for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and I've got today to show you vintage window cards by 3 American singer-actresses, 3 pop culture legendary institutions, if you will, and 3, yes, different 1950s cool concert posters. Now, Judy Garland got her career underway in the 1930s, Peggy Lee started in the 1940s, and Rosemary Clooney got underway in the 1950s. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you the ladies in that order. First, got this beautiful Judy Garland window card from 1955, the unlikely town of Eugene, Oregon. Boy, that's unusual. But just a beautiful mint-condition specimen, really sweet condition on this one, for, as you can see, America's #1 entertainer, Judy Garland with a company of 40. Wow. But look at these colors, isn't that nice? You got pink and yellow and blue and white harmonizing beautifully for a really attractive piece. Now, of course, Judy's career right now, she was really riding the crest of A Star is Born, the big hit movie from the year before, for which she was nominated for an Academy Award. This poster, by the way, was made by the Colby Poster Printing Company out of Los Angeles. So we go from Judy Garland, as I shuffle my deck of cards here, to Peggy Lee, who is on a rather busy poster, as you can see, far from the only person. Judy carried that whole poster by herself. But Peggy Lee in this case is, you know, like one big slice of pizza, 1/4 of the occasion, or 1/8 of the talent. If you look at those 4 people along the bottom. But of course, actually, in reality, she was sort of co-headlining here, if you will, with jazz singer Billy Eckstine. Really a smartly designed, wouldn't you say, concert poster by the E.J. Warner Poster Printing Corp out of New York. And as you can see, it does have that red slug there above Eckstine that's pretty cool. Biggest show of 54, fall edition. And let's not forget down there, let us not forget future R&R Hall of Famers and R&B Hall of Famers, the Drifters. But what's funny is that even in 1954, it was not the original lineup. Original lead singer Clyde McPhatter, he'd already departed the group, and so there was a new picture slugged in there with new lead singer Bill Pinkney, who's in the back row in the center, so sort of top center on there. As for Peggy Lee, though, in the yellow there, she had unbelievably, right up to this show, she had charted 34 songs over the last decade, the biggest one being Mañana is Soon Enough for Me, #1 for 2 months in 1948. And then we go to the one who started their career the latest, but had a great 1950s, Rosemary Clooney. Wow, boy, look at this one. How unusual. I'll get to all the unusualness in just a second, but Rosemary had a really impressive string of hits in the 1950s, and this poster falls right in the middle of them. That's what makes it so cool. Come On to My House, biggest hit, #1 for 2 months in the year before, and half as much was #1 for 1 month, and that was later on this year, okay? And then in 1954, she had the 2-sided #1 hit, wow, and that was Hey There and This Old House. Now, to say this is an unconventional concert poster is an understatement. I mean, it's actually, you know, you have to watch your terminology, but perhaps an appearance poster is a better way to put it. But she did sing, as you can see, it does say on there, See and Hear. Rosemary Clooney in person, glamorous, Come On to My House girl. Columbia Records, TV, and radio star. Now, what's really funny is this show, or these 2 performances, took place on a big old car lot. Can you believe it? Yeah, that's right. Check out this wording. Baltimore's, I'm not sure where it is, actually I think that part's at the bottom, Baltimore's largest Chevrolet dealer. Okay, so as you can imagine, get my fingers off it, fun wording really, you know, abounds on this poster. You've got things like, see the new 1952 Chevrolets, and there's a 1952 fashion preview with Baltimore's favorite models, okay? And just in case you think Rosemary might have shown up and just grabbed the mic for a second and done a few bars of Come On to My House and called that an appearance, look at that. Rivers Chambers Orchestra. Does say 2 complete free shows at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Well, naturally, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat, that does raise the question, who pulled in a favor for this to happen? I mean, what compelled in one of the nation's leading pop singers to show up at a Baltimore car lot? You know, I'm sure there was a personnel connection there, or relative or whatnot. I'm not slagging it off. I'm just saying from, you know, half a century later and 3,000 miles away, you're really scratching your head saying, wonder how that one happened. Oh boy, so, and naturally with the event happening in Baltimore, Maryland, yep, you guessed it, the poster was printed by Globe Posters out of Baltimore. Even though, as you can see, it's got virtually no visual characteristics of how Globe Posters normally look, but their credit is down there at the bottom. 3 leading ladies with killer, cool, fun, unusual, and rare concert posters from the 1950s. A nice change of pace today. A lot of fun showing you. Thanks a lot for dropping by. Come on my video blog some other time, and we'll see you when you do. Frog and all, I appreciate you dropping by. Take care. Bye-bye.